Oh my god. Okay, I want you guys to think with me. Do you guys remember back when we were waiting for Geometry Dash update 2.2 to come out? Do you guys remember the frustration that we had waiting for this update? How much patience we had until the update was finally released, and all of this frustration that we had, all of the desperation that we had, finally all came to an end when 2.2 got released, and we got the biggest update ever. We got everything that Robtop has been working on at once for 7 years. And that was that was like the craziest experience in the Geometry Dash history of all time. And all of that is because we waited for 7 whole years. And of course, update 2.2 is absolutely incomparable to any other update. So there's no way to compare the feeling of that with any other feeling in Geometry Dash. However, what we can learn from that is that the more we wait, the more Robtop do be cooking. And the more Robtop do be cooking, the more and the bigger the result at the end is going to be. Meaning that it's been 5 months since we've got a public update about Geometry Dash. And what this means is that Robtop has been cooking for 5 entire months. And what this means is that we're gonna get something big very, very soon. And if you guys have watched the previous video, you saw that after a very long time, Robtop has finally touched the Geometry Dash beta branch and actually updated it for his playtesters to playtest and see if the game is functional or if it has any bugs. And what's really cool is that literally 50 minutes ago, the beta branch was updated once again. So that was the second update for the beta branch. And what's interesting here is that this branch was updated, and right after it, Robtop started rating some levels. So this was the first level he rated after his beta branch update. So you can imagine Robtop right now, he was cooking, and then he basically sent the beta update to those who are going to be playtesting that, and then he went ahead to rate some levels. So from that, we can conclude that he's on full productivity over here. He's not really trying to waste any time, and I kind of feel like there's something big coming. And I don't want to, talk too much, but I've seen a lot of you guys say something kind of too, something that makes me way too hyped up for what might be coming soon. And you guys said that it's going to be 2.21. And is that really going to be the case? Well, we're going to discuss that. And is that even possible? Because I don't think you guys quite understand how 2.21 is, or how big it is. Like, it is massive. Like, if you click on here, I think that's already enough. The map, a full-on new feature, which is going to include platformer levels, demon towers. What does that even mean? If you want to say that this thing is a tower, imagine something like it, but with only demon levels made by Geometry Dash platformer creators. And what's insane is that you may say, well, 4 demon levels is not much, but if you click here, there's a second floor. So a tower is usually tall, so it has to have multiple floors, meaning that there are going to be a lot of demon levels out there and many unlocks. We're going to get so much cool stuff. And what's insane about 2.21, and by the way, I just want to clarify, I'm not saying that 2.21 is coming. We're going to come to that conclusion at the end of this video. We're going to, basically make a conclusion of everything that we've said and to see if is it really going to be 2.21 or not. But for now, let's just count all of the awesome things that are going to be included into 2.21 whenever that will release. But yeah, you guys can see almost every icon you click on, it says that it's going to be unlocked in update 2.21. And don't get me wrong, I do believe that even if we get 2.21, some of these icons are just going to change to say 2.235. I don't really know, or something like that. But that's for sure something good, because that means that we're going to get some new icons. And especially, where is it? Where's my boy? Over here. This guy is very cool, and I kind of want it, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And this one is so insanely cool looking, and I really want to have that right now. Let's hope it doesn't require me to beat like 500 extreme demons or something, or whatever Robtop is going to come up with. But aside from the icons and all that, we're gonna get events, and event is something that we know almost nothing about. We only know that the interface of events it looks something similar to this, but it says that it's an event level. And hello congregation, I kind of just wait, what? 57 minutes until the next. All right, why not? But yeah, this is how the interface is gonna look like. It's purple, and there's a bonus, and the time is, I believe it is set by Robtop, so it's not always going to be the same. So unlike the daily and the weekly, the event is actually going to be a set time where we have a specific time set by RobTop to complete a certain level. And that time can vary between, I don't know, whatever RobTop really wants. But honestly, what I'm most excited about is the map. And that's talking about 2.21. You know, you may say, why not Versus? Well, because it doesn't really say that it's coming out in 2.21. It only says that it has been delayed. So I don't want to hype you guys too much, but these two are certainly going to come out in 2.21 because it officially says it in the game that this is where they will be unlocked. However, for Versus, it does not really say that. It just has like a funny story thinking that RobTop is going to forget that this is my favorite feature and it's probably not going to come out in 2.21, unfortunately. But yeah, another thing that you guys are going to find awesome, and me as well, is going to be the new main level, my dudes. There's going to be a new main level called Explorers, and it has a song that has been previewed on RobTop's channel, a level with a boss fight, and we almost know nothing about that boss fight. We only know how it looks like, and yeah, nothing else. But let's be honest, let's be completely honest, it would be insanely cool to have another main level, another 2.2 main level. Imagine that. Imagine we get 2 main levels in a year, bro. That would be mind-boggling. So these are the major things that are going to be included in 2.21. I keep saying 2.20 because I think 2.207 might also be on the line, but who knows? But yeah, 2.21 has a lot of features, and what's interesting is that those features that we talked about are actually the only features that we know about. So maybe there's something, you know, behind the scenes that RobTop has been working on. Maybe a secret, you know, I'm so bad. Maybe a secret feature that is included in the editor that is going to help us do something. Maybe, I don't know, like a lot of extensions to the particle system would be kind of heat because particles are very cool, or anything you can really imagine. Like we might get some major bug fixes or anything really, because it's been 5 months. I told you guys, we've been patient for 5 months now, and I can't play this level because it kind of messes with my eyes. Oh my god. Guys, do boo. Why does where's the name for you? Okay, it's spooky. I almost that was probably a part of the jump scare for the Halloween gauntlets. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out in 2.20. I'm so bad, bro. I should probably just quit. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff that's gonna come out in 2.21, and a lot of you guys are saying this is what we're gonna get. So we're gonna get 2.201, but I honestly don't think so. And you know why? Because RobTop has promised us 2.207, but now you may say, well, he promised us 2.207 a very, very long time ago, and he said that it's gonna come out very soon, and it didn't come out. So maybe he was cooking for something bigger than that and kind of combining these two together. And to be honest, that point completely makes sense. Like I could completely see RobTop doing that. However, the only thing that I'm concerned about is that, like I said, 2.21 has a lot of features. Like it's a big update, so it's big. Like it's really big in comparison to these patch updates that we got for 2.2. I mean, alone that we were gonna get a new main level is already crazy, isn't it? But honestly, I don't want to hype you guys up too much for something that is not going to happen, because just because there's some new, that doesn't mean it's 2.21, right? It could be 2.207 or something similar to that. We can't really precisely know until we wait and see, or we get any information from RobTop. That would also be very, very cool. But regardless, what's either way, if it's 2.1 or 2.207, I don't really care, because as long as we get a new update, that's just awesome, isn't it? I think it's always cool when we get new updates in Geometry Dash, and I really hope RobTop goes back on that schedule of getting new frequent updates. And honestly, the wait time of 5 months I find absolutely acceptable. Like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think waiting 5 months for an update is valid? Should it be done? Or do you guys think it is too much? Because back when, you know, 2.2 was still in the works, we were like, come on, Rob, you can just release maybe an update a year or something, just because we were so desperate just to have any type of update. So we were like totally fine with RobTop just releasing one single update every year. And now we're gonna get the case with one update every half a year, maybe 5 months if we were lucky. But I think it's the perfect time. Like 5 months is literally such a perfect time for a difference between two updates. What am I supposed to do here? But I would love to hear what you guys think. As of my opinion, experience, I personally would not say that it's 2.21, and for one reason only, really. I just don't want to be hyped up too much than what we're gonna get. So if I get too hyped up that we're gonna get 2.21 and then we get 2.207 without explorers, I wouldn't really be that happy. And after waiting for 5 months, I really want to be happy. So the next update, it's not an update actually. It doesn't have anything new. So yeah, we're gonna have to see. Okay, this part is impossible. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's great. It is truly awesome that we're still getting updates on this game. The fact that we're still, oh my god, I can't believe that this game is still alive, but it is, and we are still getting updates. I'm so happy that this developer is still taking care of this game, and truly respect that. I do. And yeah, massive W to Rob. Let's just hope a little bit more activity from him would also be pretty cool. But yeah, I guess that's it. Make sure to slap that like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.